So here we have with us Akhil today, and he's going to be teaching us rotational mechanics. So Akhil, what is interesting about rotational mechanics? How is it different or new from what we've been studying in physics till now?
Till now you have been studying about point particles, applying force to single points and moving on. Now you move to bigger bodies, actual life-size bodies, where you see where the force is applied, how do you analyze that force, how the body moves, how it rotates. Because now if the body gets bigger, it also rotates. It not only moves like a point particle. So basically here you...
opposing forces.
Yeah, right.
So if you have opposing forces on a point,
right,
you will not get anything, but on a wheel it will make it rotate.
Right.
So tell us what happens with energy about this. Like, can you tell us as to what are concepts that students should keep in mind when they are studying for IIT JEE?
Yeah, you should always remember the moment of inertia of basic particles, like the basic bodies, cylinders, circles, plates, all those given in our textbooks. There are a few basic things which you need to always remember.
Okay.
They will get you through
moment
everything.
of inertia.
Yeah, remember moment of inertia. Remember rolling conditions. Rolling conditions are very important. Once you know the rolling conditions, you can analyze almost all kinds of problems.
So pretty much you're sorted with rotational mechanics.
Yeah.
So now that you seem fairly confident about rotational mechanics, I have a couple of questions to ask you as such. So I was thinking about this, that for example, we've all seen, Ramayana. We've all heard of it, right? So Hanumanji had this huge mace that he used to carry, the Gada as they called it.
Yeah.
And it was very, very heavy. It was said 1,000 men couldn't pick up that Gada, as they said, right? So he used to do this really interesting thing, if you ever noticed it, like before picking it up, he would pick it up from the ground while rotating it, and then he'd twist it around his head and bring it back.
Right.
Why do you think he did that? Do you think it has anything to do with rotational mechanics?
Here comes in angular momentum. Once you have rotated it on ground, since it was very close to him, the moment of inertia was less. Moment of inertia depends on the distance from the axis. So now, once he has rotated it, the moving it around becomes much easier because it already has an angular momentum. So now it's rotating fast with a lower moment of inertia. You take it around, you increase the moment of inertia.
The amount of torque initially applied was lesser to be able to provide that amount of angular momentum to it as such.
Right.
Okay, so are you sure that that's the idea behind it?
Yeah.
Is this sort of in any way similar to what we call as modern flywheels? And you guys should look up what flywheels are. They're a very interesting mechanical device as such. I also have one other very simple question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I've always wondered this, like जब से बचपन से वो पापा ने पहली बारी साइकिल पे धक्का मार के बोला था बेटा जाओ, कि जब खड़े रहते हैं हम साइकिल पे और साइकिल खड़ी भी है, तब तो बैलेंस किया नहीं जाता. मतलब कर सकते हो, बहुत मुश्किल होता है, आप बहुत एक्रोबैटिक्स करने पड़ते हैं. पर अगर साइकिल चल रही होती है तो आप कभी गिरते नहीं हो. आराम से चली जा रही है जी, चली जा रही है, कोई भी चला लेता है. तो वो कैसे होता है? मतलब ये किस कारण हो पा रहा है?
ये यहाँ पे फोर्सेस का बैलेंस करना बीच में आता है. और इसी चीज को हम एक्सप्लोर करेंगे धीरे धीरे जैसे हम इस चैप्टर में आगे जाएंगे.
अच्छा. और
हम समझेंगे कि ये जो बैलेंस होता है ये किस तरह मेंटेन हो रहा है, ये जो रोटेशनल मोशन है ये इस बैलेंस को कैसे इंड्यूस कर रहा है.
Okay.
So let's study the chapter ahead and learn how all this balance and everything comes in.
Alright, so that makes sense. Let's move on to some of the problems, figure out as to why does the cycle keep standing while we are on it and it falls down while we are, still standing there.